Well, hey there, folks. I'm meteorologist Matt Barentine. It's going to be hot, hazy, and humid out there for our Tuesday. I guess no real surprise, right? Kind of the way things are supposed to be. Looking at the big picture there, pretty quiet though to start off with. I don't see anything out there yet. Let's check out the futurecast though. And what we're going to find is that we are going to see a number of starting over. All right, in 3. Well, hey there, folks. I'm meteorologist Matt Barentine. It's a good-looking Tuesday, although it will be hot, hazy, and humid. The 3 H's of summertime out there for us. Starting out quiet. We don't have a whole lot going on in the morning. That'll change as we head into the afternoon. We'll start getting some showers and storms bubbling up on the sea breeze. Should be fine through lunchtime there. Got the futurecast up over this. Yeah, that way. Sorry, a little backwards on my camera. Around 2 o'clock here this afternoon, a number of showers and storms begin bubbling up on the sea breeze. You can see those there. They're not very big, but they're going to be, looks like possibly right over our metro areas. You can see this one on 3 o'clock showing it right over downtown Mobile. Obviously, if that happens, it's going to pour a lot of rain right on our most populated areas. So 30 to 40% chance of rain, but about 60% of our viewers may see the rain today, just depending on where these bubble up. But once again, these can be briefly heavy with a lot of lightning. Obviously, downpours that are difficult to drive in. So just be careful out there. If you run into one of these showers or thunderstorms, we know how they go. They can be briefly pretty heavy here for us, and that's what I anticipate here today. Looking out the scene from Daphne, from the eastern shore, looking at temperatures here, will be in the upper 80s right around lunchtime. Should get up to around 90 this afternoon. And for the rest of us, somewhere in the low to mid 90s. It's going to be hot. No way around that. And once again, spotty to scattered storms, 30 to 40% chance out there today. We do have another heat advisory in place. No surprise. We've had these day after day after day. They seem redundant, but they're a good reminder just to be careful out there and to take the heat seriously and make sure you stay hydrated and you take breaks and you do your best to stay cool. We're going to see heat index values today 105 plus in the afternoon. So once again, just be careful. This evening, you get off work, maybe you want to run around and get a few things done. Just hit the grocery store. Temperatures here will be in the 80s at around 8 o'clock tonight. Here is your rip current risk low for the next several days, which is great to say. So if you want to head to the beach to cool off, shouldn't be a problem. Always, though, make sure you never turn your back on the Gulf of Mexico and you do check your beach flags when you do get out there. It's going to be pretty nice at the beaches today. Temperatures here will be in the upper 80s for us. All right, I'm going to take us out to the tropics, give you a tropical update. And it's good news. We don't anticipate anything developing here in the next several days. And in fact, the next week, and let me just throw this out here. I doubt we'll see anything develop through the end of the month. And the reason why I'm pretty confident that I can go out so far is because of what's happening with the Saharan dust. There's a huge, this is one of the most massive plumes I've ever seen coming off of the Saharan desert. So this huge plume of dust, it's stretching all across the tropical Atlantic, and there is more to come still off the coast of Africa. And what this does is it dries out the atmosphere. And think about what a tropical system needs. It needs a cluster of thunderstorms to start developing, and then those will eventually start to spin and become a hurricane. Well, if you can't get the thunderstorms to develop in the first place because the air is too dry, no tropical system. That's what's happening out in the tropics right now. That huge plume of Saharan dust really helping us out and should keep things pretty quiet here for the next, week and possibly as long as 2 weeks, all the way into August. Now, eventually, when we move into August, these plumes, they generally stop, they stop, and we don't get as many of them once we move into August, and then things will start to pick back up in the tropics. So they don't last forever, but at least for the next 2 weeks or so, looking good. Forecast for the next several days takes you through the end of the upcoming week here, through this week, I should say. Today and tomorrow, regular old scattered storms, regular old July kind of deal. Thursday and Friday, you see the rain chances on the increase. And that's because you're going to have a front that's going to move on down the Gulf Coast and then stall. And then that'll be a focal point for a couple of days for some heavier rain, some more clouds around. And that's why you see those rain chances on the increase, particularly going into Friday. I think Friday is going to be basically a washout. Saturday could be very similar as well. So this could impact our weekend plans, or certainly could impact our weekend plans here as we head into the weekend. So something to keep in mind there, that we are looking at a increased rain chance as we head into the weekend and beyond because of, or through the end of the week and into the weekend because of a stalled out frontal boundary. Here is a look at the 10-day forecast. I'll go ahead and put this up full screen so you can get all the details in there. Like I said, next couple of days, typical hot, humid, scattered showers and storms. Increase in rain towards the end of the week and going into the weekend due to some stalled out fronts. That'll keep the temperatures down, but it will increase the rain chances. And then Sunday going into next week as well, sort of typical July weather as we continue to be hot and humid with showers and storms, a good bet on most afternoons. Thank you so much for joining us here at our Fox 10 Next Weather. We do appreciate that. Hope to see you soon.